turn on the vacuum and suck out the air. There is enough moisture in this painting from ambient absorption that when we turn on the heat of the hot table, the combination of that moisture, heat, and pressure is going to allow us to soften up that canvas and begin removing the distortions. We'll use tools such as brayers, bone folders, and pieces of balsa wood to encourage the canvas flat. Then, once it's reached temperature, we'll turn off the heat, allow it to cool, and once it's room temperature, we'll remove this painting from the envelope and transfer it over to the table, where we're going to put it under weights for a few days. In fact, this painting sat under weights for about a week, just to make sure that any ambient moisture that was left in the canvas dissipated nice and slowly. The addition or extraction of moisture isn't really a problem with a painting, but the rate is. Too fast, too slow, and we have problems. It's now at this point that we are ready to remove that facing. So with some warm water and some brushes and some palette knives and tools, we can begin breaking down that fish gelatin. Removing the facing is always exciting, but also sometimes frustrating. When we put this painting into the hot table, under heat and pressure, the bond gets really, really good. And so removing it gets really difficult. You can see that Kit is actually having a really easy time with it, whereas I am having a little bit more difficulty. You can see she's peeling it up in large sheets because she has the magic touch, and for me it's just kind of disintegrating. Well, it's actually not my technique. It's the fact that wherever there is added material, such as fill-in medium here or old retouching, the washi kozo and the fish gelatin sticks much better than it does to the old varnish layer. So unfortunately, I am the sucker that chose the area where all the fill-in and retouching was to remove, and Kit chose the area where there was just a bunch of varnish, and so hers is coming off easily, and mine is a real pain in the... It's just a real pain. But eventually, working again as a team, we do get all of this facing off, and we are left with the raw canvas. There is still a fine layer of fish gelatin on the surface of this painting, but we will remove all of that, not only with warm water, but also in the cleaning process. All of it's going to go. And eventually, we will remove all that varnish, so any residues will come up then too.